I am not attractive to mosquitoes. They are not interested in me. They just look the other way. But my daughter, oh my, she is a magnet. And for little kids, it's like I get worried about putting too much DEET on them.
Yeah.
And so that it would be great if they could come up with a repellent that just kind of alters the way they smell the mosquitoes and is safe for everybody to just slather on.
I cannot wait for that because your baby girl and I are suffering. We need a little
You too?
relief. Yes,
They
everywhere.
like you.
Oh my gosh.
Everyone loves Kim
They
Castro.
get covered in them. Like, please, anything but the mosquitoes.
I know. Well, hopefully the cooler weather that we have coming
exactly.
is going to help.
Thank goodness the front will at least keep the mosquitoes gone from us for a little while at least. Current temperatures, though, warm and muggy, just what those little pestering, biting mosquitoes like. 69 degrees right now in Tomball, Sugarland, Bush. Made it 70 or haven't dropped off from there. 71 at Bush, Pearland, 73 for Ingleton. Throughout the day, we'll see those temperatures warm into the mid-80s, much like we did yesterday. It's actually going to be a fairly similar day. We'll have a little bit more cloud cover, a little bit more humidity, but in terms of the high, 85 degrees, that's where we topped off yesterday. Current winds right now, fairly calm for most of us at around 5 to 10 miles an hour, but notice along the island already at 17 miles an hour. It was a very breezy day yesterday. Those whiz speeds topped off at around 30 miles an hour for Katy, for Sugarland. Columbus made up to 23 miles an hour. Angleton, 36 miles an hour. And so that same kind of breezy pattern will continue for today. What kind of gusts are we looking at? Or sustained winds, 15 to 20 miles an hour, gusts getting up to 30 miles an hour. The reason for that, we have a clutter in the atmosphere. We have high pressure and low pressure. And a good rule of thumb is that the atmosphere always tries to even itself out. High pressure has clockwise rotation, and so it tries to reach this low pressure area. And since we're on the backside of high pressure, we get that Gulf moisture. So that's what's going to increase not only the wind, but the humidity out there. And that will be the fuel to Monday's front. Timing rolls in the evening. It brings us showers and storms during the overnight hours, and then behind it we get to reap the benefits of that cooler air. So let's walk through future track radar. A spotty shower possible south of I-10 for the early afternoon because of the added humidity. Otherwise, our day is pretty much in the clear. As we head into Monday, another isolated shower possible, better chance for that the afternoon, and even into the early evening. This is going to be shower activity ahead of the main line, which starts to drop in during the overnight hours. That's a snapshot of 12:30. We'll see that roll through the downtown area at around 2, 3 o'clock, and then push offshore by around 4, 5 o'clock in the morning, and then things are good to go. But before then, the Storm Prediction Center has us at a 50% chance for a severe storm threat, mainly going to be wind, potentially a little small hail. We're also watching rain in New York. Here's 6 o'clock, first pitch starts at 7 Eastern time, and so you can see some shower activity there. For tomorrow, shower activity earlier on in the day, and so Monday's game looks better if we get to that. So today we could see some delays, we could see some postponements. Tomorrow, lesser chance to see the shower activity and a lesser risk to see any adjustments to the game. 7-day forecast, here's the cool down I was talking about. So behind that front, we're going to see those temperatures drop into the mid to upper 70s. And then check it out, we're actually welcoming another front by the end of the 7-day forecast, which is once again going to bring us a shot of reinforcing cooler air. So a little relief, some outdoor activities without having to worry about the mosquitoes.
That sounds good. And of course, we'll be paying attention to that front as it moves through, just in case we get some storms with that too. Kim, thank you so much.